Everybody is using more water. We have low flow fixtures, but everybody's become reliant on water, and it's handy to do. So we have to conserve.
Mount Lemmon has been placed under a new water restriction until further notice, affecting how much water its residents can use on a monthly basis.
13 News reporter Renee Romo spoke with the general store owner about what prompted these restrictions.
A dry winter and a fairly rainless monsoon has left the community facing mandatory water restrictions. And if they're not followed, it could result in their water being shut off.
This is one of the driest periods that we've had in probably since the 80s.
Until further notice, the new policy states that Mount Lemmon residents are limited to 2,400 gallons per month, which Michael Stanley, a resident on Mount Lemmon, tells me between he, his wife, and his dog Ellie, they only use about 2,000. So while it won't be an issue for his family, Stanley says the water issues have never been to this extent. In fact, he tells me the community is between 600 to 800,000 gallons below where they would normally be during monsoon.
So the monsoon's been set back some, and we're hoping, within the next week or so that we get some good monsoon rains.
But until that happens, Greg Carpenter, owner of the Mount Lemmon General Store, tells me the mandatory water restrictions are here to stay. He adds the community implemented voluntary water restrictions a few months ago to try and avoid this problem, but it didn't help, and problems will always arise when usage gets too high.
And that's where we're at now. We're using more than we're getting.
Which is why residents are being told to conserve their water every way they can, whether that be taking laundry down the mountain, not watering outdoor plants, limiting how long your showers are, and much more. And if these restrictions aren't followed, there are repercussions.
If they can't adhere to that, then they face possible getting the water shut off or other restrictions too. So it's kind of a big deal. We're really serious about saving water.
But both Carpenter and Stanley tell me the responsibility also falls on those who are just visiting, which Carpenter says hotels are educating their guests, and the community is working to make sure anyone else renting is up to date on their restrictions.
We want the public to realize that they need to conserve water when they come up here.
There's no telling when the restrictions can or will be lifted. It all depends on the residents' water usage and the rain. On Mount Lemmon, Renee Romo, 13 News.